Right now on H-Town High School Sports, it's round 2 of the football playoffs. We'll see who was delivering the knockout blows on a spectacular, incredible, and magnificent week in the postseason. It's been a magnificent season for our Team of the Week from Fulshire.
We just came out and proved this to everybody, even though we were always the underdogs in every single game.
We'll have the story. And it's a playoff victory decades in the making for our Coach of the Week from Heights. It's one for the ages. H-Town High School Sports starts now. Hello everyone and welcome to H-Town High School Sports, powered by Vipe. I'm Todd Freed. It was round 2 of the football playoffs this weekend, where we begin our coverage with a battle of the Creeks as the undefeated and 11-0 Shadow Creek Sharks face the Summer Creek Bulldogs. There's the Summer Creek Bulldogs taking on the Sharks of Shadow Creek at U of H in the first. Summer Creek, Jarrett Jones scores 7-0. Now, Shadow Creek trying a field goal. The ball is loose, and then a mad scramble for it. It gets kicked around, and how about this? William Hill picks it up, and he goes for the touchdown. And they got a 2-point conversion, 15-0. Bulldogs in the second. Here comes Shadow Creek. Duke Butler goes deep to Ja'Cory Watson. Nice. To the 2, that set up a touchdown, 15-7. But here's the Bulldogs. Lloyd Avant, 21 yards, nice move, touchdown, 22-7 at half in the third. Here's Butler to Ja'Cory Watson. He goes way up there. Nice, 22-14, touchdown in the fourth quarter. Here's Lloyd Avant, 11 yards for the touchdown, and Summer Creek wins it 36-20. And the Bulldogs move on in the postseason. Katy Tigers fans in full force facing Memorial, Class 6A Division II. First quarter, Tigers take command. Seth Davis, great moves. Down the sidelines he goes. 51-yard touchdown. It was already 20-0 Katy. Early second, Tigers again. Chase Johnson gets in for the score, 27-0. Still in the second quarter. Here is Seth Davis. What a game he had. Great moves again. Down the left side, 53 yards for the touchdown, 34-0 Tigers. Now, Memorial gets on the board. Quarterback Chase Goodwin finds Tyler Navarro, 31 yards for the touchdown, 34-7. But back comes Katy and Seth Davis. Here's Davis up the gut. He zigs, he zags. Looks like he might score, but not quite. Get this, he had 268 rushing yards by halftime. Katy rolls 62-21. They will take on Summer Creek next Friday at 2 in the 6A Division II playoffs. In Class 6A Region 2, a powerhouse area-round game had the Westfield Mustangs against the Klein College Tigers. Both teams were 10-1 on the season, with Westfield also ranked 7th in the state in Class 6A. This great matchup is also our Fred Haas Auto Group Game of the Week. The Westfield Mustangs set for a big-time clash with Klein Collins, 6A Division I, Region 2. Early on, Mustangs, P.J. Hatter with the easy touchdown, 7-0. Klein Collins right back. Tucker Parks on the quarterback draw and the 15-yard touchdown. For Westfield, how's this for a quarterback draw? Hatter takes it, he keeps, and then blazes his way untouched. 55 yards for the touchdown, and it was 14-7 Westfield. Tigers now in the second quarter. It's Parks. He gets a score. We're tied at 14. Later in the half now. Parks back to work. This time he will go deep to Ethan Wyatt, and this is pretty. On the money. 50-yard touchdown, 24-21, Klein Collins at half. In the third quarter now, Taki Atkins on the handoff, goes left, reverses his field, and look at this. He will blaze his way 88 yards for the touchdown, 31-24, Westfield on top as he gets in there. Then the Mustangs add to the lead. It's Atkins again, this time up the gut, 27 yards, great move, touchdown, 38-24, 10 minutes to play. Tigers come back. Here's Parks to Rodney Ojo, and touchdown, 38-31, 5:38 to play. But Westfield, big play here. On third down, Hatter gets the big first down, and that seals it. Mustangs win 41-38. Your Fred Haas Auto Group Game of the Week. Here come the North Shore Mustangs facing Dickinson. Great game, 6A Division I. Dickinson early on. John Solomon, his pass is complete, but then Javen Anderson strips the ball away and returns it all the way for the touchdown. What a play! It's 7-0 North Shore, but Dickinson comes back. John Solomon back to pass. He will find Darius Garland, makes a catch, and then Garland will go all the way for the touchdown. Tied at 7. Hey, check out the reaction. Yeah, he's pumped up. Mustangs now. Evan Jackson at quarterback. He goes long to David Amador, and touchdown. 14-7, North Shore. Gators right back. Solomon floats it nicely. Marquise Johnson, touchdown. It's tied at 14. Now, North Shore, Rashad Johnson out of the Wildcat. He will try to score, and he gets in there. 21-14 Mustangs. Gators answer. John Solomon takes it. Touchdown. 24-21 North Shore at half. Opening kickoff of the third quarter. Chance Gage, the kicker, with the onside kick, and Reginald Bethley recovers for Dickinson. They got a touchdown and took the lead 28-24. But here comes Rashad Johnson, the big guy, rumbles all the way for the touchdown. 31-28, North Shore on top. Late in the third quarter, DeAndre Hardiman had a big game. He takes it and powers in for the score. It's 38-28 Mustangs. Then it's Hardiman again. This time, left side. He will get the touchdown. North Shore prevails 43-34. The Mustangs move on in the postseason. Now, a tremendous matchup in Class 6A Region 3 had the Cinco Ranch Cougars facing the District 17 6A champion Cy-Fair Bobcats. Cy-Fair owned a lofty 10-1 record on the season, while Cinco Ranch was 8-3 overall. The Cy-Fair Bobcats out of the banner, taking on Cinco Ranch, Class 6A Division I. First half, all defense. Cinco's Gavin Rutherford is sacked by Ethan Anderson of Cy-Fair. Best play that did not count on the pass by Trey Owens. Superior Hill way up there, one-handed interception, and then returns it for the apparent touchdown. What a play, but no, pass interference was called, no touchdown. Only score of the first half, Dennis Castello, 39-yard field goal is good. 3-0 Cy-Fair at half. Early fourth quarter, tied at 3. Cinco's Sam McKnight takes it and touchdown. 10-3 Cinco Ranch. 4 minutes to play. Cy-Fair, Jamel Nickerson, touchdown. It's tied at 10. Final minute, still tied. Here's Gavin Rutherford. He scrambles out of there. Huge gain to the 21-yard line. Now the ball backed up to the 28. 5 seconds left in the game. Santiago Taborda, 45-yard field goal for the win, and it gets in there just barely, but that is the game winner. Cinco Ranch celebrates. Santiago Taborda with just enough leg for the game-winning 45-yard field goal. and the Cougars advance to face North Shore in the 6A Division I Regional Semifinals. What a finish! The Woodlands Highlanders touching the Stone of Destiny, facing Klein Cain, 6A Division I, Region 2. Early on, Mabry Battalier to Branson McShaffrey, and pretty 34-yard touchdown, 7-0 Highlanders. Highlanders threatening again. It's Battalier to Big Mitchell Blakeless, and touchdown, 9 yards, 21-0 in the first. Early second quarter, it's Jason Williams on the carry, 19 yards, touchdown, 35-0 the Woodlands. Third quarter now, Arquez Gomez on the give, and Arquez breaks it up the gut, 39-yard touchdown, 51-7. More Highlanders. Here's Adam Self, who will take it himself, and he blazes 48 yards for the score. 62-21 the final. The Highlanders move on in the postseason. Ridge Point against Lamar, 6A D1, 14-10 Ridge Point at half. Ridge Point driving. Austin Carlisle, his pass is batted and picked off by Carson Skotak. Then, later in the third, Ridge Point driving again. Carlisle rolls right to the end zone. Cameron Vanderbilt somehow makes a spectacular one-handed interception. Watch it again. How about that one? It remained 14-10 Ridge Point. Now, Ridge Point on defense. On the pass completion, James Wally comes in and he strips it away, and then it's recovered by DK Kalu in a defensive battle. Ridge Point wins 14-10. They will face Atascocita next Friday night in the 6A D1 Regional Semifinals. Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports, powered by Vibe. I'm Todd Freed. Resuming our football coverage right now. We're in Class 4A, Division I. The nearby El Campo Ricebirds, led by heralded running back Ruben Owens, took on Kilgore in round 2 of the postseason. There's the Kilgore Bulldogs coming out for the big 4A Division I matchup. Bulldogs strike first. Demarion Van Sant to Isaiah Ross, 19 yards, 7-0 Kilgore. El Campo's first offensive play. Ruben Owens takes it, makes a move, and he breaks it. 73 yards for the touchdown on the first play. Game tied at 7, but Kilgore right back. Van Sant goes deep, and P.J. Wiley with a great diving catch at the 30. Then Isaiah Ross had a huge game. Here he goes in for the score, 14-7 Kilgore. Late in the half now, Ricebirds on defense. Ladarian Lewis comes up with the nice interception. They got a field goal, 14-10 Kilgore at half. In the third, more Isaiah Ross. He rushed for 230 yards. Touchdown, 21-13. 1:40 to play. El Campo down 28-13. Here's the last touchdown of Ruben Owens' illustrious career. He rushed for over 7,000 yards at El Campo. But big day for Kilgore, 34-20 the final. One team that entered the second round of the playoffs with a lofty 10-1 record was the Fulshire Chargers. It's been a phenomenal season for the Chargers, including the first playoff win in school history. More now as we recognize Fulshire as our Allegiance Bank Team of the Week. After earning its first ever playoff berth last season, the Fulshire Chargers have elevated their game to a whole new level this season. Owning a 10-1 record while earning a share of the rugged District 10-5A Division I championship, plus securing the first playoff victory in the 6-year history of the program.
It's one of those things where these kids worked hard. They believed in the program they put in, and this is probably one of the greatest things these kids could do. They rolled through, they played through adversity, and if you would have told us last July that this is exactly where we'd be, I told you we were crazy. So I'm pretty proud of these kids.
This feels great. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything else. I love this team, so it's great.
Even I myself, I didn't expect all of this to happen. But, you know, as the season went on, after the first game, that's when I truly started believing in us and what we could do as a team. And that's all we did. We just came out and proved this to everybody, even though we were always the underdogs in every single game this year.
A year in which the Chargers have averaged a lofty 47 points per game, surpassing the 50-point mark on 5 occasions and even the 70-point plateau in another 2 games. Senior quarterback Parker Williams has accounted for over 2,100 yards and 24 touchdowns, while junior running back Davion Godley has rushed for over 1,800 yards and 22 TDs.
I'm going to start first with the O-line. They're very active. They move. They work hard every practice.
The biggest difference between this year and every year we've had previously, I believe, is the offensive line. You know, our offensive line has gotten tremendously better. The kids are believed in what we do. You know, running back wise, you've seen Davion. He's a phenomenal athlete. Our quarterback is actually probably the most athletic kid on the team. And so they get us out of trouble, make us look good as coaches.
And under the direction of second-year head coach Nick Caduti, the Chargers are an emerging force in Greater Houston football.
You know, it's about belief. The biggest thing about winning is you got to believe you can do it. You know, it was about bringing a bunch of coaches in that, you know, are men of character, men that can connect to kids, and I think that's really helped a lot.
And we are here on campus at Fulshear, along with the Chargers. I'm joined by Candace Rudisell of Allegiance Bank.
Congrats on your playoff win, and we present this plaque as the Allegiance Bank Team of the Week.
All right. Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. Earlier in the show, we brought you highlights of the Heights Hightower game from Saturday's area playoffs. But to get to the area round, Heights pulled out a simply remarkable final second victory over Stratford in bi-district play. And Heights head coach Stephen Dixon gets our nod as the ARS Coach of the Week. With the Stratford Spartans about to sew up a playoff victory over the Heights Bulldogs, defensive back Jared Sutton spearheaded the Bulldogs' remarkable comeback with a 58-yard interception return that led to a 14-point fourth quarter turnaround. Then, with Stratford still up by 1 with 2:50 to play, the Heights defense rose to the forefront with a magnificent goal line stand on its 1-yard line.
It was kind of a tough deal because we kind of felt, man, this is a game. This is game on the line. We were able to stop them on 4th and 1.
Starting from the 1, Bulldogs quarterback Alan Rainey completed 3 straight passes to the Spartans' 36-yard line, where, with only 5 seconds left in the game, Rainey connected with Kevon Misher on the amazing game-winning 36-yard touchdown and a 25-20 Heights victory.
We kind of been working on that play pretty much, you know, all year. Just to have that play and win the game against a quality opponent like Stratford, it means a lot for us. It means a lot for my school, a lot for my community, and a lot for those kids.
It was humongous to the program, Heights, to this season, to keep it alive. It was a big win.
And for Heights head coach Stephen Dixon, the playoff win over Stratford was a bit overdue. Back in the late 80s, Dixon played on the Willow Ridge Eagles team that was eliminated by Stratford in the state quarterfinals and then state semifinals in back-to-back seasons. Let's go, Eagles!
Back in the Willow Ridge days when they beat us twice, they kept us from winning 2 state championships back during my junior and senior year. And so I got a lot of texts from a lot of my old teammates that said we finally eliminated Stratford. And so that felt good too. And again, it was just jubilation for my whole school, whole community, kids, everybody involved.
Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports. Hey, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I've got rhythm. How about you? As in the Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week. For the El Campo Ricebirds, Ruben Owens' first offensive play, he breaks it. 73 yards for the touchdown, What a career for Owens. Over 7,000 rushing yards. Shadow Creek against Summer Creek. Field goal try is blocked. And then a mad scramble for the ball. Finally, William Hill picks it up for Summer Creek, and he has a touchdown in the Bulldogs' victory. Incredible game for Katy Tigers' Seth Davis against Memorial. Davis, great moves, and then blazes his way for the 51-yard touchdown in the Tigers' victory. Ridge Point and Lamar on the pass by Ridge Point's Austin Carlisle. How about the one-handed interception by Cameron Vanderbilt of Lamar? Amazing. Klein Collins versus Westfield. Tucker Parks for Collins goes long, and Ethan Wyatt has the touchdown. 50 yards. Same game for Westfield. Taki Atkins runs left, reverses his field, and then Atkins will blaze his way 88 yards for the touchdown in the big Westfield victory. Dickinson and North Shore on defense. North Shore's Javen Anderson will just strip the ball away, grabs it, and look at this, returns it for the touchdown. Same game for Dickinson. Big game for quarterback John Solomon. Here he goes long to Darius Garland, who makes the catch and then breaks away for the touchdown. Great game, but North Shore wins it. Seco Ranch and Cy-Fair, Santiago Taborda for Seco Ranch. The game-winning 45-yard field goal as time expires. What a kick. Your Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week. An electrifying week 2 of the football playoffs. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Todd Freed. Until next time, stay H-Town proud.